Meg Jones, tough loss to Gloucester-Hartpury today, but so many positives to take. What are your immediate thoughts following the game?
Yeah, I think, just our last bit, it just shows 80-minute game. If you capitalise on that, we're back in it. But too many shift of momentum, so we were positive, we score a try and then we'd back it up with a mistake. They'd get in our half and then score again, so kind of have to back it up with a positive. So I think that's our biggest work on. And then also our exits as well, we just got to get a bit more clear with how we're getting rid of the ball but playing the rugby in their half a little bit.
Just to go on to the positives first and foremost, try bonus point secured within 45 minutes of the match. How good is this attack when it's fully firing?
Yeah, exactly. I think it just shows we've got variety in our attack. We want to play. We're not necessarily always a kicking team, but we've got options to kick across the park as well. So I think that's what gives us space to run as well. So yeah, like we saw when we got our shape right and we were fully fit and ready, we were playing out the back, we were playing some good rugby. When we got a bit tired, got to that sort of 20-minute mark, that's when we started maybe getting a bit flatter, a bit of knock-on, some mistakes being made. So yeah, we got some excellent rugby players, but it's just gelling it all together. It's early days. We're only just over half the season, so we've got more to come.
Absolutely, and you can see the contrast from when we went down to Gloucester-Hartpury earlier in the season. We were 9-0 down at half-time. I mean, just how much has this side progressed in the last 3-4 months?
Yeah, you can see this clear shape to us now, clear direction on what we're trying to get out of it, and just buying into what we're getting done here. And obviously it's home. We love performing at home for the fans. Matty Holywood's Welford Roses is where we want to be.
Perfect. And then just to go on to the game itself, that first half, it really looked like it was all Tigers. The momentum was with us and we were dominating possession. How do you think that first half went?
Yeah, we were buzzing. We went in, we were gassed. We had kind of nothing else to say. We were so clear on what we were doing. We just lost a bit of steam. Our collisions weren't as dominant. We weren't getting over the gain line. A couple of check passes, knock-ons, momentum shifting. And we're then having to play out of our own half. So it's just the game management side of things I think we need to develop on.
And when you talk about game management, there's none better than Gloucester-Hartpury, champions, only unbeaten side left in Allianz Premiership women's rugby. That made the difference, but also the weather, the rain coming down in that second half with their attritional rugby. How much did that second half change things?
Yeah, I think there's all factors to play into it. Yes, the rain is one of them, but good teams don't let that faze them. So we need to be one of those teams where we just kind of go, cool, we still play the rugby we can. Yeah, it was a bit slippery, but we could still play the ball out wide 100%. So that's just on us in terms of stepping up, in terms of our skill set.
Perfect. And then finally, we're away at Loughborough Lightning next week, big Leicestershire derby. How are you feeling ahead of that game?
Yeah, same again. We build on this, great momentum going into it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And it's going to be a big clash. They're going to be gunning for it. They obviously got the win over us, so we got a lot to prove.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Meg. Cheers.
That's the Tigers. Thanks, gang.